Welcome back, everyone. We've had a fairly sunny day in the FM area, but don't be fooled. Winter weather is right around the corner. We have got now 3 first alert weather days. Tomorrow, we've been talking about that one for a while. Sunday, we've also been talking about that one for several days, but we have added Monday as well, as the Colorado low that's going to be moving through is set to move in a little slower than we were initially seeing. Let's get right to your forecast. Tonight, generally quiet. Temperatures a little chillier in the teens and 20s from where we've been. We've got some light snow showers arriving from the west late tonight into early tomorrow morning. So a few light snow showers in the morning in parts of southeastern North Dakota, the far southern valley. Otherwise, morning temperatures still in the teens and 20s. As we progress into the afternoon, now most of the afternoon is going to be quiet. You're going to think to yourself, what snow? Where's the snow? Why is it a first alert weather day? The snow arrives in the evening. So by the evening commute time and into the dinner time hour, we're going to see that snow ramping up, and it's going to be heavy at times, particularly across the southeastern part of North Dakota, the North Dakota-South Dakota border. This continues overnight and quickly tapers by the time we're waking up, hitting the road on Friday morning. There are likely to be some slick spots for the Friday morning commute and a little bit breezy as well. So can't rule out the possibility for some blowing and drifting snow. Then looking pretty quiet into the rest of Friday. As for snowfall potential, this is from tomorrow early morning through Friday morning. Less than an inch expected in the Northern Valley. This is going to be a Southern Valley system. 5 to 8 inches of snow in those darker blues, right around 2 to 5 here in the FM area. Now ahead to the weekend, that winter storm potential continues to increase. This is for Saturday into Sunday morning. Most of that threat is out in southwestern North Dakota. It arrives into the Northern Valley in earnest, or Southern Valley, I should say, in earnest. Sunday into Monday, our first alert weather days. The risk has increased. Those areas in pink, that's a 90% chance for a major winter storm. And then into Monday through Tuesday morning, that risk shifts to the east, but it's still with us. So here's a look at the timing and track. Saturday afternoon, starting to see some snow move in, but it's really not until late, primarily overnight. Saturday into Sunday. Most of the snow going to start out south, but then it lifts as the low lifts in to the north and to the east. So widespread snow Sunday through Monday, along with some gusty winds as well. This is going to be a heavier, wetter type of snow, but even as it's falling with those winds, can't rule out some blowing and drifting. Here we are now by Tuesday evening, and forecast models, at least as of this time, still showing some snow in parts of northwestern Minnesota into Tuesday. So that is why our risk for 12 or more inches of snow has increased in parts of northwestern Minnesota, because models are highlighting, several of our models are highlighting that the system is slowing down, allowing for more accumulation. This is not to say everywhere in red it's going to see a foot of snow. It's not the case. That is just where that risk is greatest. Looking at satellite and radar right now, we do have some clouds up to the north and out to the west, a few flurries through the James River Valley. Temperatures in the teens and 20s. Tomorrow afternoon, a little bit warmer. Temperatures going to be in the 20s to low 30s. Now, putting everything together in your planning forecast, there's a lot going on here with those 3 first alert weather days. We'll, of course, bring you the very latest on your Valley News Live weather app. And Bobby, we could see a couple more chances for snow next week, too. Definitely a very active pattern now that the calendar says spring. Yeah, and we knew that we just couldn't have all this nice weather last for the whole year, basically until August or September. So we got to deal with it. It was too good to be true. Sorry. Exactly. Summer, thank you so much.